So, you know, after
And
we
so
saw...
now IRC is, of course, starting to call the bullshit on this. I'm wondering who the hell these guys are. Accusations being thrown out about it being Philp aliased. I don't think that's quite possible because we have Philp coming back in later tonight, I believe, possibly.
That will be hilarious if this team survives
like
that
Devil
long.
Worshipper, that account was created today.
Yeah, yeah. Now, my curiosity goes to, I wonder if they're basically going to play until the game before, if this is Philp, and then they're going to like throw the game.
Log out, log back in. Yeah.
So, if anyone
Artanis,
has,
do you have any input on that?
well, if anyone has Philp players on their friends list, do let us know if you know when this XXX team ends their winning streak. If suddenly all sorts of Philp players log in, that would be really interesting.
I looked at him on IRC. He was only in the QLTV channel. He told me it's some old Q2 clan. So I don't know.
Okay. Raiden is across center, and he's pretty weak, but Tyrade is a bit worse off. And he's going to be gunned off by Devil Worshipper, getting a nice rail through the doorway on the upper right hand, the blue right hand side. So that's a really key shot that if you're ever going to be a base defender, you need to have well practiced.
Jeez. The rails coming out here are just absolutely
72.
phenomenal right now. Sadistic was 72%, yeah. But with only 9 health left. But yeah, these guys are using rail, you know, predominantly. Holden getting a nice Goomba kill. It's going to be moving the base, but there's going to be 2 toxic encounter guys there waiting for him. And with 6 health now up to 11, yeah, he's not getting very far.
Not very far. That said, it is 5-0, and right now Triple X is doing the damage. And I don't think they're wearing protection, so.
Red flag return.
Let's go see if we can find. I'm gonna watch Sadistic in the middle again, because I mean he's obviously hitting some great rails, but it just seems like the. Oh, really, dude? That's. What's
Dude, the grenade
I mean, he's obviously hitting some great rails and is able to, you know, hold down the center for a bit. But it just seems like Toxic Encounter cannot get their offense to get that flag to center. So, and then add to that the defense is a bit shaky. We've seen He Hate Me kind of just miss where the flag carrier goes, and a simple juke back will kind of confuse him. So, you know, we're not even at the halfway point. 5 caps up.
Absolutely, and now seeing He Hate Me playing D here, and they've actually been doing a pretty good job because I don't know if they were doing this intentionally, but as you can see, oh, nice one as Holden goes up the pad, and there's another one nailed right in. Great teamwork there, great defensive work from He Hate Me, and that's going to shut down any potential flag runs from Triple X right now. But again, just like you said, you know, having 2 players in the base on defense, maybe 1, and that would be Sadistic playing mid for that kind of defensive mid play.
And here's the distraction.
That leaves 1 guy for offense to go into the enemy base. So that's just kind of a mix-up that's kind of awkward at this point. But Raiden up on the flag is going to be waiting for his time out, and he's made it out, down to 51 health, up the pad, no damage, traded off with a teammate, but there's that rail right up the bum. And that's going to be knocking him back
Holden
down.
grabs it, though.
Holden gets the pickup. Oh, we're going to be seeing an Olympic Torch pass off here, and that's going to be flag cap number 6 for Triple X.
Yeah, and I mean, it's, to be honest though, there was an opportunity to exit that base a bit earlier, but the initial flag carry decided to basically take a shot and try to weaken the defense a little bit more when his teammate was in there and making a nice distraction. He just didn't take advantage of it. So Holden's going to try to get in here again. Flag has been dropped, but it's you know, it's not very far off its post. Yeah, definitely a nice defense there. Flag's returned.
All right, now Holden again throwing off a lot of rails here. Still looking at 6-0 as we hit the halfway point. Holden now taking that 50 back up to 98 health, is going to be going in mid, and he might be starting an offensive run here as he has often so far. But he's going to be taking a lot of buckshot on the way, but it's going to be Smashido, the one guy sneaking in, but it's going to be Sadistic, the one guy sticking around in the base. Not the traditional defender for Toxic, but he's going to be the guy getting the job done while everyone else is away.
Yeah, it looks like he's actually switched up to being the main base D, perhaps. And Holden tried to rocket jump across the exit here, and Raiden's not going to get very far either. Sadistic, so far, is keeping the flag home. He goes back for Mega. Let's watch his point of view for a few more seconds, because I think this is really key, that he has kind of changed positions. Nice rail there. He gets the pair, and that frees him up just in time to face down Holden. So he has hardly lost any health or armor in the last exchange. Holden trying to get the flag and get away. That's 2 rails on Sadistic, and there's Raiden in the back. And Holden now with 3 health, making an exit.
That was a beautiful exit too, because as you can see, one more shot there was going to do it, but his teammate came right at the last minute and made that one happen. Smashido playing D on his own team, but I want to see if we can get back over to Holden with the flag, and it's returned, and a beautiful flag cap by Holden, and really, I have to say, great teamwork in the base there.
And there's a nice jump, but a predicted rocket shuts down that flag run. But yeah, the jump was pretty well done. I'm glad to see that we're starting to see rockets anticipating that maneuver, though. Before it was mostly rails, but it's very cool to see people learning the. Ooh, nice play here, Tirade. Ooh, not gonna get very far though. Ouch.
And that was actually a little bit of a mistake from Toxic that I was seeing. Right after that cap, they made the push, and what was potentially a mistake from Triple X was the fact that they pretty much gave up mid for the most part, and all 4 of the guys were there in the base. So by the time Toxic got there, they had 4 guys to contend with. And so instead of, you know, just using that flag cap to secure mid, you really saw a lot given up at that point. So I think we're going to be seeing cap number 8 here from Triple X occurring pretty soon. There's
yeah, Smashido's going to try to get that done.
Plenty of armor left.
He does need a rail though,
but doubles back again, really changing up their routes a whole lot and managing to just sneak around, maybe pick off one guy. Sadistic goes down, and so now Smashido's going to try to get through mid, but that rail from He Hate Me is not going to be making it happen. But wow, Holden was behind him the entire time, and once again with the trade-off, again this is teamwork that is just worth seeing, and it's going to be flag cap number 8.
Now take a look at the deaths though. Pretty solid there for both teams, to be honest. Survivability was not really a huge issue, but it was the juking back and forth. It just seemed like the Toxics weren't able to keep up with the routes of Triple X. So
where did
we don't have our mid on, and ATP is saying I couldn't get past your rail. 21 impressives, 24 for Smashido. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, nice work there. All right. So, what all is going on with this Year 1 event? I haven't had a chance to really look into it yet.
So far, they've done that update, and they're saying there's going to be some more maps along the way, and, well, if you play a match this week, you get a medal saying that you were here during the first year. And they've been doing some recap articles about, you know, what they've done during the past year. So not a whole lot yet, and just like we said last night during the quadcast, I still think that the biggest improvement with the last update was not the map, not the bloom, but just the fact that they new player friendlied the menus and really added a lot of CVARs and a lot of options there.
The funny thing is that T4 loves listening. I guess that's it, but he loves the fact that we cannot pronounce his name. He doesn't tell us what the fuck it is.
I think he's bullshitting us. There is no pronunciation. If he insists that there is, then I'll say, okay, then it's Taint. Otherwise, we'll just call him T4.
Taint. I like that.
I know you do.
It's neither here nor there.
So now we're looking for it?
All right.
And again, another huge shout out to Artanis for